something here. To throw it. Off to Geis on the screen. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
With you, as I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive. Low, and you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Haskins will throw. Slings this deep, and that's caught inside the 35.
Whoa.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Paul Richardson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. That's fielded in the end zone. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go. Watch this.
Here's Mostert. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 42. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game. Ball very, very happy.
From the 36, Garoppolo. There goes a deep ball.
And
that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
March 5-4.
Now it's Haskins.
Oh, get that bitch, Sherman. Taught, man. Come on, man. He's going to be dropping this shit.
A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Stupid ass nigga.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Come out.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Come out.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This is Mostert. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Mostert. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Here we go.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here we go. Able to
Stop
haul
it.
it in is Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, gun. 21.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
I got this.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Wait, 80!
All you get is a headache. Kill.
Two.
Safe.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins.
You ain't got that much time back though, G. You ain't got that much time back though.
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, bitch, punt the ball. I'm going to make you play,
the clock
bitch.
will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go, here we go.
On 2nd and 2, Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Oh, you motherfucker!
The clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 3rd and short.
I'm telling you, if a nigga ain't looking, because I cooked his ass right there.
21. Hey, what?
Oh, Garoppolo, you beat.
Garoppolo now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right there, 56. Here we go, here we go. 56 to Mike, boys, 56.
Garoppolo on 1st down. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Oh!
Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
This nigga sorry, man. We got this bitch
Goal
about
with
the
the
big
extra
play.
point, and the decision to just kick the
You
extra
know,
point
dude, I
winds
drop
up
this
successful.
screen, boy.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Man, that nigga Goodwin just cooked that
And they
nigga,
will
man.
not get a
He
chance
could
to
make
return
that
this one
nigga
as
die.
it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And stuff on, we finna leave after I finish the game.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Well,
Time
peak,
here for
man.
likely one play, then off to the
Well,
locker
peak.
room,
All
and they're going to
right,
have
he
some
gonna play it
adjustments to
safe.
make.
They certainly
They don't
will.
play
I
it
think a
safe.
lot of people are thinking to
Have them
themselves,
start.
all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action. Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Here's Haskins. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now it's Haskins looking for his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. You're right, maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Haskins.
Come on, man.
He finds McLaurin. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Haskins now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Geis. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On play action, Haskins. Stepping up, he'll try and run. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Check 26, check 26.
They go play action now. Haskins going up top.
Oh, that nigga broke away and got on with that beat.
Steven Sims Jr., his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Now the Redskin offense will stay out there and go for 2. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And this is going to be caught. So they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, he gone. Ah!
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
I'm coming after you. Hey, gun. To the backfield. Motion to the backfield.
On first down, Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He's checking, man.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here we go.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action with Haskins. Get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. This one complete to Jordan Reed.
Give him caught.
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
What is he doing? Elementary play.
On 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
What?
Out of the shotgun.
Damn.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like he just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 31. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Haskins.
Oh, that's me.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Stop playing.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Anticipating this shit,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go, here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Check 55 to Mike. We own them. We own
11.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Oh, Brian, that was stupid.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Boy, people are really happy about those.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Haskins to throw it.
Oh, come on, Fred.
Incomplete.
Dummy.
He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, he gone.
It's the former Seahawk,
He gone.
Richard Sherman.
He's slow ass.
And he's set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh!
And it's complete.
Killed him.
In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
That Debo had an amazing game.
For Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Wow, man, you ain't put your mic back on, man. I want to ask you because them blitz plays I'm running.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
They'll run with Geis.
Oh!
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Both of them niggas over there lighting up. Look like superstar KO mode.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten
Fuck
up.
that, I want to play man.
Back to the ground on
Get his
first,
ass,
it's
big
Geis.
boss.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And he's getting his target. It's Vernon Davis. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to
ain't
break
get a
off
first
much
down
more
out
yardage
there.
after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk,
They
Richard
can't get a
Sherman.
pass
He's
off
just
out there.
across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 30 yards there.
A gain of 30. And the 49er first down.
Here we go, here we go.
We got this.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. What I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Niners, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week